Hi guys, it's Night Fear, and I'm coming on today to do my TBR for the BookTube Games. This is a very exciting readathon. It is hosted by Little Wolf Reads, or Mayana as she's known. I found it on Twitter, and she since has posted a couple videos on her channel. I will try to find that and link it down below. But basically what this is, it is the month of February. Well, it's February 1st to March 1st, okay? And basically what all it is just reading. And you need to keep track of your page numbers, and that's it. You join one of 5 different teams. I am part of DERRY, Maine. Yay, go Stephen King. The other choices were Kitterdam, Hogwarts, Camp Half-Blood, and Neverland. So you choose your team, and the winner, it will be whichever team reads the most pages. We do have 4 challenges, and it's each week there's a different challenge. And I think that's basically all. So basically this is going to kind of be my BookTube Games TBR and my February TBR, because these are going to be the books that I'm going to try to finish. Now, I'm going to go through most of the books. I also have done TBR videos for Blackathon, Fairy Tale-a-thon, and Contemporary-a-thon, which will all count towards my total pages. So I'm going to show real quick the physical books that I've already shown. Not really say a lot. I'm not really going to go over the ebooks for those. I do have some ebooks I want to show you that are other ebooks. And that's basically it. So if you want a complete feel or to get some more information on some of the books that I'm just going to gloss over, go and watch some of my other TBR videos for this month. Because I added up, and I think there's like 41 books total between all of the TBRs. And so, guys, I'm not going to get through all these books, but I'm going to try my darndest. Okay, so I also wanted to show you, for those of you that are new, this is the way I do my books every month. These are like the different athons, the readathons, and then I list the books that I want to get through and the authors. And then as I read them, I will put them on the back. And that way, and with the stars, so that way I can keep track of what I've read for that month. I also have been, because I'm trying to read at least 100 pages every day. This is my happy planner. If you guys want me to do a video about what's in here and more about this, then I can do that. But I just wanted to show you, this is this week. And as you can see, I have read The Heir, which is a selection book, The Crown selection book, the first Artemis Fowl book, Salem's Lot, which that's what I'm reading currently today. And then I keep track of the page numbers, and then I will give a total page number for the week. See, like this is last week's, and then the weekly average. So see, that's last week's. Oh, don't look at that. And so I have read at least 100 pages every day except for last Saturday, and we were out and about and busy that day. So unfortunately, I did not get to read at all. But that's been the only time that I have not read yet this month. So I'm going to do the same thing for next month, and that way, if there's any question about what book I read, what pages I read, all I have to do is go to my planner and say, look, this is what I read on this day, and that way it keeps everybody honest, and nobody's going to think I'm cheating, because I'm not. Because my daughter was like, well, Mom, you could just tell them whatever, and it was like, well, no, why would you do that? That's no fun. So I mean, I guess you could, but I'm not going to. And I just, as a suggestion, if you guys were wanting to participate or are participating and were a little unsure, if you have a planner, this is a great way to keep track. And yes, I decorate my planner. I have my, see, I have like the the snow theme, and I have my, like, the day, and I'm also tracking my weight, and so I'm kind of, once a week I weigh myself on Sundays. So, and then see, this will be next week. So then the first week of February will be, will be here, and then I will start, and it will have all the same writing and stuff as this week does. So, but anyway, I'm kind of digressing. You guys are here to see the books, but I wanted to give you an idea of how I do my books, in case if, you know, you're new to BookTube or are looking for a better way to track your books. I do not do well with computers because I like to see it physically. I like to be able to write it down, and I don't like keeping track on the computer. But if you do, you know, once again, you do you. That's the most important thing. Okay, let me look at my list here, make sure I've told you everything. Yes, okay. So, let's get to the books, because that's why we're all here. Okay, first I'll do the contemporary ones. Serpent King by Jeff Zettner. So I'm reading these for Contemporary-a-thon. I'm listening to Where She Went by Gail Foreman. This one, Please Stop Laughing at Me. One Woman's Inspirational Story by Jody Blanco. All the Bright Places by Jennifer Nevin. Small Great Things by Jodi Picoult. Okay. Some of these are contemporary. These two are Contemporary-a-thon and Black-a-thon. It's Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry, and Let the Circle Be Unbroken by Mildred D. Taylor. And Little Brown Girl Dreaming by Jacqueline Woodson. So those are the Black-a-thon TBR books. And then I've got 3 physical that are for Fairy Tale-a-thon, and that is Inkheart by Cornelia Funk, Splintered by A.G. Howard, and The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. So, like I said, if you go to those particular videos, you will see more about what these are about. Oh, sorry guys. Okay. I'm also going to read, now I have the first one on ebook, which is To All the Boys I've Loved Before. And then I have P.S. I Still Love You and Always and Forever Laura Jean by Jenny Han. This is the three books. I couldn't get somebody has it out from my library and I couldn't get it. So I'm just going to read the first one on ebook and then these two. Then also from the library, these 3 books, which I've had checked out and just didn't get to this month in January. So I'm going to try to get them to them in February. The Art of Being Normal by Lisa Williamson. And this, All the Boys I Loved Before. Let me tell you guys what this is about. This is about this girl who whenever she has a boyfriend, she'll like write a love letter to him or, you know, tell him her thoughts or whatever. And for some reason she addresses them. I've never figured this out, why in the world you would address, but that's what she did. They get sent, and then it's kind of about the repercussions, the first one. And then I guess these two, I saw the movie. I wasn't going to read these, but then I loved the movie and I decided I wanted to read them. So yeah. The Art of Being Normal is about a guy who everybody thinks is gay. He is not actually gay. He wants to be a girl. So, I thought this was going to be a really good book. So we'll see. Then Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. I have been wanting to read this. It's a vampire book. YA. I know it's an older book. I've never read them. So I thought, and it's a series, so I thought I would start. And then the Glitter Court, which I got the second one in my Ollie's haul. That's by Rochelle Mead also. And if I get through this one and really love it, and if it's kind of like the selection series where it's like really fast, then I might read the second one also, because I do own that one. But I'm not going to push it because I've already got a lot of books. But I'm very much a mood reader, so I will read what I'm in the mood for, or whatever the week is, like, the Fairy Tale-a-thon week, that I'll try to read those books, and then probably some others, because I tend to read 2 or 3 books at once. Then I'm going to read Stephen King, The Dark Tower, The Gunslinger. This is the first Dark Tower book. I have read this one before. I think I read the first 3 or 4. I don't remember, but it's been a really long time because I'm old, guys, and I've been reading him since I was a teenager. So these books I probably haven't read in probably 25-ish years. So I thought this would be the perfect time to start this. And once again, since I do own all these, if I decide I'm in the mood, I might just run with it and go and just read more than just this one. But this is just the plan. Now, I am participating in several different read-alongs. Hold on, let me get my I have a little sticky note, because I also have this where I keep my books. This is where I write down, see, this was last year's. I write down the dates, what I read, who it's by, and this year I've actually started writing down the star ratings too. And then I put them, if they're a series, I write down when I started the series and when I finished the series, and then these are just the empty spaces here are just series I'd like to start. And then I've got different recommendations, and then these are the little papers from last year. So, but anyway, and this one I made totally myself. I use the, these are the rings from the Happy Planner, and I just used my little hole punch and a scissors, and used the pages from the Happy Planner, and then I just made it myself, because, they're not going to have anything that I want printed out like this. So, and this says, it says read a book. You probably can't see the read a, but it says read a book. So, anyway, so I'm reading How to Train a Dragon. We are on, this is the 4th one, I believe. I think this is the 4th one. Or is this the 5th one? Which one is this? Where's my little paper? This is the... Of course I didn't write it down. Ugh. I have so many papers, so many places. I don't want to tell you wrong. Give me just 1 second, because I've got them all written down. This is the 5th one. How to Twist a Dragon's Tail. So it's the 5th one. I don't know why I was thinking the 4th one. But we are reading a book a month. And this is hosted by Bex Books, and she is amazing. And yeah, so, and these are really cute books because they have pictures and stuff in them, and they're really cute books. They're nothing like the movie, but they're wonderful. And I think this has got to be one of my favorite covers. So, and it's short. So I should be able to get through this one fast and, page count, page count, page count. Then I am doing the read-along for A Game of Thrones, and that one is hosted by Becca and the Books. And this is by George R.R. George R.R. Martin. And I haven't started this one yet. So we're doing 2 months for each book. And I don't know why I haven't started it yet. I probably need to start it in the next couple days so I can get a head start. But I don't know. Who knows? And then I'm doing the Artemis Fowl read-along, also by Ian Coffer. And this is the 2nd book. I did not think I was going to enjoy these books, but I enjoyed it so much. It was so much fun. The first one, which I finished a few days ago. So I'm excited to be able to start. And once again, this is pretty short, pretty easy to read. But this is a thief, about a thief who, a young thief. He's 12 years old. 12 years old? 12 years old, I think. And he decides, in the first one, he decides to steal from the fairies. So, yeah, it's all about what happens with that. And they're good books. Or at least the first one was a good book, I should say. So, those are the read-alongs I'm participating in. And then I'm just going to show you from my library the books I got. And I have a few on hold, so this list could grow. But this is what I've got so far. Evermore by Sarah Holland. This is the second book to Everless. Oh, such a good book. I've got Renegades, which is actually the DERRY book, the group book to read. Once again, you do not have to, but you get double pages if you read it during the specific week, and that's by Marissa Meyer. It's supposed to be a superhero book, and I loved all her books that I've read, so I'm excited to read this. There's where she went, the audio one. I'm also doing a read along. We're going through the Witcher series, and this one we're reading in February, which is Blood of Elves by Andrzej Sapkowski. This is The Underground Abductor. That one's going to be for Blackathon. And then Boy Snow Bird, which is for Blackathon and for Fairy Telethon. And then Beast, which is for Fairy Telethon. And then this is the second book in the Sandman, I don't even know how many books, series, I guess. And this is The Doll's House, and it's by Neil Gaiman. I did get the first one from my library and really enjoyed it. And then I want to try to get to Frost Like Night, because it's the last book in the Snow Like Ashes series. And I'm really enjoying those books also. So those are all the books that I'm planning on reading. Like I said, I don't know if I will get to all of them, and there's the pile of books. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to all of them, but I'm going to try, and this gives me a lot of different options. Like I said, I am a mood reader, and it gives me a lot of different options. So, but anyway, guys, this is what I'm going to be reading in February for the BookTube Games. I hope if you come join us that you will come on my team and pick the DERRY main, and so we can talk about Stephen King and other things. And I think that's about it. I hope I've told you everything. I will link her video, her announcement video for this down below, and you can get a better idea in her words of what her readathon is going to be. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please, please remember to always be kind to one another, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.